Do you know that drinking water at the wrong time might be the real reason why you keep waking up at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., even when your bladder isn't full? It sounds small, but for many respected elders across India, this quiet mistake has turned peaceful sleep into a nightly struggle. You lie down after a long day, hoping to rest. But just when your body begins to relax, the urge to urinate returns again and again. Your mind feels tired, your legs heavy, and by morning, even a hot cup of chai no longer brings that fresh feeling it once did. Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. David, and in today's video, I'll reveal simple, proven secrets shared by experienced urologists, tips that can help you drink water the right way, so your nights become calm and restful again. Before we begin, I'd love to know, where are you watching this from? And what time is it right now where you are? Please share in the comments below. Even a small moment from your day means a lot to me. If you find this video helpful, please press the subscribe button so you never miss another simple, life-changing tip just like this. Understanding nighttime urination nocturia, the science behind it. Let's begin by understanding what exactly nocturia is. Nocturia is a medical term that means waking up one or more times during the night with the urgent need to urinate. While it might sound like a small inconvenience, for many seniors, it can become a major disruption to sleep and overall quality of life. You may have noticed that after the age of 55, or especially after 60, waking up at night to urinate becomes much more common. But why does this happen? Is it simply because you're drinking too much water, or is there something deeper going on inside your body? The truth lies in how our body's hormones and organs change as we age. One key player is a hormone called vasopressin, also known as the antidiuretic hormone. Vasopressin acts like a nighttime guardian for your kidneys. Its job is to tell your kidneys to slow down urine production while you sleep, so your bladder doesn't fill up too quickly and disturb your rest. However, as we grow older, especially after 55, the production of vasopressin during the night decreases. This means the kidneys continue to filter blood and produce urine at almost the same rate during sleep as they do during the day. Without enough vasopressin, your bladder fills up faster, triggering those annoying nighttime urges to go. But that's only part of the story. Our kidneys themselves also change with age. Their filtering ability slows down, and they become less efficient at balancing fluids and removing waste. This slower process means the body holds onto extra fluids longer during the day, which then shift back into the bloodstream when you lie down to sleep. This fluid shift causes the kidneys to produce more urine at night. Adding to this, the bladder also becomes more sensitive and less stretchy with time. When you were younger, your bladder could comfortably hold between 400 to 500 milliliters of urine before sending a signal that it was time to go. But as you age, that capacity often shrinks. Some seniors feel the need to urinate when their bladder is only partially full, sometimes with just 150 milliliters inside. This heightened sensitivity means even a small amount of urine can cause a strong urge. These natural changes in your body's rhythms explain why you might be waking up multiple times at night, even when you haven't drunk a lot of water before bed. Now, there are some common myths about aging and nighttime urination that I want to clear up. Many people believe that waking up at night is just a normal part of aging and something you must accept without question. While it's true that these changes become more common, it doesn't mean they have to ruin your sleep or quality of life. Others think that only men with prostate problems suffer from frequent urination at night. But the reality is that women and men both experience nocturia, and it's influenced by many factors beyond the prostate. Some seniors reduce their water intake drastically during the day, thinking it will stop the nighttime bathroom trips. But this often backfires. Drinking too little water causes dehydration, which thickens the blood and forces kidneys to work harder, producing a sudden burst of urine exactly when you want to sleep. Understanding the science behind nocturia helps us see that it's not about blame or age alone, It's about how the body's natural systems change and how we can adjust our habits accordingly. In the next section, we'll explore the common habits that worsen nighttime urination and how you can gently change them to protect your sleep. The hidden causes of nighttime urination. Now that we understand the science behind nocturia, let's talk about some everyday habits that often make the problem worse. Habits that many seniors don't even realize are quietly stealing their restful nights. One of the biggest culprits is drinking too much water late in the evening. You might think staying hydrated is always good, and it is, but timing matters. After about 6 or 7 p.m., your kidneys naturally begin to slow down and prepare for rest. When you flood your system with large amounts of fluid late at night, your kidneys are forced to keep working hard, producing more urine just when your body wants to sleep. Many elders enjoy a warm cup of tea, milk, or even light soups in the evening as a way to unwind. While comforting, these drinks add to your total fluid intake and can silently fill your bladder without you realizing it. For example, masala chai, green tea, or even haldi milk act not only as fluids but sometimes as mild diuretics, encouraging your kidneys to produce more urine. This is why you may feel the urge to get up at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., disrupting your deep sleep cycle. Certain foods also play a role in bladder irritation. Raw vegetables like cucumbers, tomatoes, or fruits such as watermelon and orange juice are high in water content and natural acids. While these are healthy choices, consuming them in the evening can increase bladder sensitivity and cause sudden urges to urinate during the night. Salty snacks and pickles eaten late can increase thirst, prompting you to drink more water and creating a vicious cycle of nighttime trips to the bathroom. Another less obvious cause is what experts call bladder overtraining. This happens when you habitually go to the bathroom just in case, even when your bladder isn't full. It seems logical to empty the bladder before bed to avoid waking up later. But forcing your bladder to empty repeatedly when it's not ready sends mixed signals to the nerves inside. Over time, your bladder starts to think it's full sooner than it really is, and you begin waking up with false urges, even if there's very little urine inside. Let me share a real-life example to illustrate this. There's Mohan GI from Hyderabad. For years, he believed waking up twice or thrice a night was simply the price of getting older. He tried drinking less water, even took sleeping pills, but nothing helped. When he learned that his bladder was more sensitive, not broken, and that the timing of his fluid intake mattered, he made small but important changes. By stopping his late evening teas and drinking most of his fluids before 4 p.m., Mohan started sleeping peacefully through the night again. Then there's Sushila Moji from Pune. She was waking up multiple times each night and didn't realize that her nightly habit of ginger tea at 9 p.m. was adding unnecessary fluids before bedtime. After moving her tea to early evening and limiting her water intake before sleep, she noticed a big improvement within just a few days, sleeping longer and waking more refreshed. Similarly, Rajesh G from Ahmedabad used to enjoy a large raw salad every night full of tomatoes and cucumbers. Although healthy during the day, eating it late made his bladder overly sensitive, waking him up 2 or 3 times each night. Switching to steamed vegetables for dinner and moving salads to lunchtime helped him regain uninterrupted sleep without changing his overall water intake. These stories show us that it's not about drinking less water, but about drinking smarter and adjusting other habits that influence bladder health. By being mindful of what and when you eat or drink, and by trusting your body's signals instead of overtraining your bladder, you can quietly reduce nighttime urination and improve your sleep quality. In the next section, we'll discuss simple lifestyle adjustments and practical tips to help you regain control and rest peacefully through the night. How to drink water the right way. Now that we've understood why nighttime urination happens and some hidden causes that can worsen it, let's focus on what you can do, especially how to drink water the right way to protect your sleep. One of the key recommendations shared by experienced urologists is about timing your water intake. It's not just about drinking enough water, but about drinking it at the right hours of the day. The best time to drink most of your water is between 6 a.m. and 4 p.m. During these hours, your body is most active, your metabolism is faster, and your kidneys are efficient at processing fluids. Drinking water in this window helps your body stay hydrated while giving your kidneys plenty of time to filter and balance fluids well before night falls. As the day progresses, especially after 5 p.m., it's important to start tapering off your water intake. That means slowly reducing the amount you drink, aiming to drink smaller sips rather than large glasses. This gradual reduction lets your kidneys slow down naturally, preparing your body for restful sleep. By the time you reach 7:30 p.m. or later, it's best to keep your water intake to a minimum, ideally no more than about 150 milliliters, which is roughly a small steel glass. This small amount helps quench any mild thirst without overwhelming your bladder later. Now, many seniors take medications in the evening that require water, such as tablets for blood pressure, diabetes, or joint pain. This can make controlling nighttime fluid intake tricky. Here's a simple tip. Take your medicine with just enough water to swallow comfortably, a few sips rather than a full glass. If you feel thirsty after, try taking tiny spoonfuls of room temperature water slowly throughout the evening instead of gulping down a large amount at once. Speaking of water temperature, this is an often overlooked but important detail. Drinking very cold water from the fridge late at night can irritate your bladder lining. Cold water causes the nerves in the bladder to become more sensitive, which can increase the urge to urinate. This effect is stronger in older adults whose digestion and bladder function may already be slower. Instead, try to drink room temperature or warm water in the evening. Warm water is gentler on your stomach and bladder. It helps soothe your body without triggering bladder nerves, especially during those quiet hours before sleep. Let me share the story of Uncle Romsh from Nagpur. He used to drink nearly a liter of cold water between 7 o'clock and 9 p.m., thinking it would flush out toxins. But this habit left him waking up 3 times each night to use the bathroom. When he shifted to drinking most of his fluids before 3 p.m. and limited himself to 1 small glass of warm water at 6:30 p.m., his nights changed dramatically. Within weeks, he was sleeping from 10 p.m. straight through to 5 a.m. without interruption. Remember, the goal is not to reduce your overall water intake drastically but to drink earlier and more thoughtfully, respecting your body's natural rhythms. So as a simple daily habit, plan your water intake around your schedule, sip regularly throughout the morning and early afternoon, taper down after 5 p.m., take medicines with minimal water, and choose warm or room temperature water in the evening. By making these small but powerful adjustments, you give your kidneys and bladder the chance to rest and your mind the gift of uninterrupted sleep. In the next section, we'll explore additional lifestyle tips and bedtime rituals that further support peaceful nights. Lifestyle adjustments to support better sleep. Beyond drinking water the right way, there are simple lifestyle habits that can make a big difference in reducing nighttime urination and improving your overall sleep quality. First, let's talk about morning movement. As we age, blood circulation slows down, and fluid tends to collect in the lower legs during the day. This hidden swelling might not be visible, but it quietly builds up. When you lie down at night, this fluid moves back up towards your heart and kidneys. This sudden return of fluid increases urine production just when your body wants to rest. A gentle way to reduce this fluid buildup is by starting your day with some light movement. This can be as simple as a short walk in the morning sunlight, stretching your arms overhead, or even doing leg exercises while sitting in a chair. These movements stimulate circulation, help your body release excess fluid earlier, and reduce the pressure on your kidneys after sunset. The result? Fewer urges to wake up during the night. Next, let's discuss sleep position. Many elders in India tend to sleep on their backs with high pillows or on heavy mattresses, which can sometimes put pressure on the bladder and digestive organs. Doctors now suggest sleeping on your left side, using a soft pillow under your head and another pillow between your knees. Sleeping on the left side improves digestion and blood flow while reducing pressure on the bladder. This position also helps your organs rest without sending false urgency signals to your brain. Small changes like this can bring big improvements in sleep quality within just a week. Another important factor is sleepwear and room temperature. Older adults often feel more comfortable wrapped in thick blankets or wearing heavy night clothes, believing warmth equals safety. But in humid climates or warmer months, this can lead to overheating, sweating, and increased thirst, which means more fluid intake and kidney activity. To keep your bladder calm, opt for light, breathable cotton sleepwear and use a thin bedsheet. Keep your bedroom airy with a fan or open windows if possible. A cooler, comfortable environment helps your body regulate temperature and reduces the chances of nighttime awakenings. Finally, before bed, practice some relaxation techniques to calm your nervous system and reduce false urges from your bladder. Try sitting quietly for 5 minutes, placing one hand gently on your chest and the other on your belly. Take slow, deep breaths. Inhale through your nose, exhale softly through your mouth. You can also lightly massage your lower belly in a clockwise motion. This gentle touch relaxes the abdominal area and calms the nerves connected to your bladder. These small, mindful practices teach your body to distinguish between real and false signals of urgency, helping you stay asleep longer. Let me share the story of Shantami from Kochi. At 74, she was waking up twice every night, even when her bladder was nearly empty. After switching to left-side sleeping, wearing cotton clothes, and practicing deep breathing and gentle massage, her sleep improved noticeably. She told me, "It feels like my body has become my friend again." Remember, these lifestyle adjustments work together with proper water timing to create a restful, healing environment for your body. Before we close, let's clear up some common myths that often confuse and worry elders about nighttime urination. First, many believe that drinking less water during the day will reduce nighttime trips to the bathroom. At first, this seems logical: less water, less urine. But inside the body, something very different happens. When you don't drink enough water during the day, your body becomes mildly dehydrated. Your blood thickens, and by evening, your kidneys work harder to flush out concentrated waste. This often leads to a sudden surge of urine production right when you lie down to sleep, disrupting your rest. In fact, drinking plenty of water during the daytime, especially between 6 a.m. and 3 p.m., helps reduce nighttime urination by keeping your body well hydrated and kidneys functioning smoothly. Second, many men assume that nocturia is always caused by prostate problems. While prostate health is important, it is not the sole reason for nighttime urination. Women also experience nocturia, and factors like bladder sensitivity, sleep patterns, late meals, and fluid timing all play significant roles. Focusing only on the prostate can delay simple lifestyle changes that might bring immediate relief. Lastly, it's important to approach these changes with gentle listening to your body rather than harsh restrictions. Your body is speaking to you in new ways as you age. It's not about forcing strict limits on water or food, but about adapting habits thoughtfully and patiently. For example, don't force your bladder to empty just in case before bed if it's not full. This bladder overtraining can create false urges, making you wake up when you otherwise wouldn't need to. Instead, trust your body's signals and respond kindly. Similarly, if you enjoy a warm drink in the evening, try shifting it earlier rather than cutting it out completely. These small, respectful adaptations can bring great comfort and peaceful nights without stress or fear. Remember, it's not about giving up but about honoring the natural rhythms your body still knows how to follow. To wrap up, let's quickly revisit the most important points we've covered today. First, when you drink, water matters just as much as how much you drink. Aim to drink most of your fluids between early morning and mid-afternoon, roughly from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m., and gradually reduce your intake after that. Avoid large amounts of liquids after 7 p.m. to give your kidneys and bladder a chance to rest. Second, watch out for habits that can unintentionally disturb your sleep, like sipping warm tea or soup late at night, forcing your bladder to empty just in case, or drinking very cold water in the evening. These can all increase nighttime urination. Third, simple lifestyle changes like gentle morning movement, sleeping on your left side, wearing breathable night clothes, and calming breathing exercises before bed can all support peaceful sleep. Remember, these changes take time and kindness toward yourself. Try them gently and patiently, one small step at a time. If you found this video helpful or feel ready to try these tips, please type the word HOPE in the comments below. Your simple message might encourage others in this community facing the same struggles. Also, if you know an elder, your parent, grandparent, neighbor, or friend who wakes up frequently at night, please share this video with them. You could be giving the gift of better sleep and brighter mornings. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, take care and sleep well.